Good day, and thank you everyone who have been here today. I would like to talk about legislations for the risk identifications and risk management and security. Please pay extra attentions and listen carefully for what am I going to talk about. Take notes if you need to. Firstly, please be aware that Work Health and Safety Act legislative requirements are extremely important. It would incur a serious fine and injuries due to non-compliance in the work health and safety regulations and organizations policy and procedures. According to Work Health and Safety Act 2011 or the Electronic Safety Act 2012, there are bench or cure which the law is not unhold when an action is taken that take place a person at risk or injured, illness or death. Second, steps are not taken to avoid a risky situation from occurring. And then third, there is a voltage to comply with regulator reg, regulatory requirements. And then the employer fine would vary from 50,000 to 300,000 or up to 5 years imprisonment, and employer fines would also vary from 100,000 to 3 millions of or up to 5 years of imprisonment. So please take this seriously. Now I would like to go through the hazard identifications and reporting procedures. First of all, is check all emergency exits and doorways are free from any boxes and are accessible. And then second, check fire extinguisher blankets or are interred within dates and in correct locations. Check all flooring is safe from slip and trip hazards and it's undamaged. Check all electronics equipments have been tested, check and tag within the last 6 months, and then check all chemicals are stored and labeled correctly as per MSDS. And then check fire panels to ensure no areas have been isolated, and then check all equipments for functioning and all appropriate guards are in place where requires. Check all storage areas, including fridge and freezers, are free from boxes, rubbish, power lids. And then power lids, any possible trip hazards. And then check insert gas alarm functionality. And then check alarms in core areas function correctly. Check gas box bottles are secure correctly and undamaged. And then manual handle guidelines are posted in kitchen surrounding as reminder to staff. And then harassment and discriminations information clearly posted in the kitchen surrounding, reminding staff that the restaurant zero tolerance policies. Then hazard identification check is reporting and log on tab immediate after completions and ensure the hazards identification check is forwarded by emails to the WHS advisor and WHS committee chairs at the time of hazard identifications process. So the next is for the risk assessments and reporting procedures. The person assists to complete the hazard identification checklist as the hazard identifications and reporting procedures must complete the risk assessments at the same time. Identifications, the hazard identification, the associate risk the hazard presents, and then detect the likelihood or of the risk occurring, determine the consequences, and then assist a risk score and then applies the hierarchy of controls to recommendations to eliminate or reduce the hazard. Assessments procedures checklist is reported and logging into TAP immediately after completions and ensure the risk assessment checklist is forwarded by the emails to the WHS advisor and WHS community chairs at the time of hazard identification process. And then for the next one is the procedures for the security management at the workplace. Alcohol is located in a lock cage accessible only by the executive chef, and then gas bottles are charmed and security to the premise. Cold room and freezer have been appropriate lock tested and then are in working orders. Key held by executive chef, and then kitchen's back door is locked and only access view authorized slip cards. Small gas containers are located in security storage areas accessible only by the executive chef, and then expensive food commodities located in secure storage are accessible only by the executive chef, and then kitchen keys to be held only by the executive chef, and then computer or laptop slot on to the desk and have individual log on and password requirements. Contact details for on-site security spotless are posted around the kitchens areas, and the staff are away when to contact them. CTV is located in appropriate areas and it's monitor and record 24/7 and is backup daily. Any questions for the procedure which I have stated?
No, chef.
If no, Carlos, please give me a procedure of security management at workplace.
Okay, yes. The computer and laptops is locked to the desk and has individual logon password requirement.
Oh, thank you, Carlos. Good job. Now I have to talk about a new identifications, risk management, and security procedures. We have added on two procedures to our previous hazard identifications, risk management, and security procedures. We add new procedures is to avoid more mistakes made and to remind the person who is doing the reporting that not to make mistakes on the reporting again. For the hazard identifications process steps, we add, first of all, is midway checkpoints to review all step requirements. And then secondly is signature name, date, requirements by the supervisor as evidence. Any questions?
Oh yes, can signature by the shift party or sous chef or the hand chef?
Yes, of course.
Okay, thank you.
Any questions?
No.
For the risk management process steps, we add first of all is I have complete to requirements, procedures, and reporting trainings before the report have been made. Signature and names are as evidence. Second, is midway checkpoints to review all steps requirements. Any questions?
Our own name on the report.
Yes, your own name and signature on the report.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, lastly, for the security procedures, we add midway checkpoints to review all steps requirements and signature and names on the report as evidence to make sure all procedures are followed. Any questions?
Oh yes, so for the all have to recheck on the report.
Yes, of course, Andrew.
Yeah, okay, I got it.
Thank you. And then now I have to talk about the funding which have been observed in the past. As important of employer responsibility as the Work Health and Safety Act 2011, with participants force on policies and procedures on dividends 2 S19F as sample examples should be provided during observation of hazard identifications and reporting procedures. Carlos, who have not checked the, as example, Carlos have not checked the exit door during the observations. There's boxes at the doorway, and then for this incident, it will be slow down the evacuations when there's an emergency happens. Therefore, follow the procedures of the reporting is serious and important step. Don't rush or lazy to check all the procedures during the reporting. Work together to achieve a safety and healthy workplace is the priority, and we would like everyone come safe and live safe. We would still continue improving our procedures and policies to secure our workplace. The safety training have been placed and would be announced soon. The safety training is majority for everyone. If you have any questions on the WHS policies or procedure and policies, please do not hesitate to ask from help from me or our WHS consultations committees. Any questions?
No.
No. If no, we would have to stop here. And then thank you all for being participate in today's training, and have a pleasant day.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, thank you.